What's up, people? This is RGC and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do something for one of my favorite consoles to collect for, the Nintendo Gamecube. This lineup isn't likely to change much this year due to the fact that I've trimmed down some of the games I never will play from my Gamecube collection, as well as I have collected most of the games I actually want for the Gamecube, except for like a few expensive or rather obscure titles. First up, I will start with the preview game disc, which features, as you can see, Sonic Adventure DX, Splinter Cell, Beautiful Joe, and Billy Hatcher. Just a preview disc, pretty cool demo. To do a quick little rundown of what this video will mainly consist of, it's my GameCube collection. As far as the rules go for my collection, all the games you will see will be complete, including game, disc, case, and manual. Everything will be original, and other stipulations include all games will be Black Label. I do not collect Player's Choice versions of disc-based games, so all these will be Black Label. Some people consider that rather, silly, elitist, or whatnot, but I just like everything to be the same, and I like original print, versions or titles or copies of the game. Okay, first up, other than the preview disc I just showed you, Beautiful Joe, Black Label, pretty cool game. Next up, Wave Race, Blue Storm. Another game I really enjoyed this back in my high school days, and this is a Medal of Honor, Frontline, pretty good shooter. I'm not much of a shooter guy, and I really don't like much that comes from EA, but they did a good job with that game. Oh, this game. Next up, Need for Speed Underground, the first one. Need for Speed Underground 2. Moving on, Midway Arcade Treasures 3. I don't have the first two for some reason. Okay. Next up, Phantasy Star Online 3, episode 3, Card Revolution. Alright. This isn't a game, but it's pretty valuable in a sense. Game Boy player disc, custom cover art. Yeah, I have a few discs. I have like 2, but this is one of them. First Mario title, Super Mario Strikers. Mario Kart Double Dash. One of my few RPGs for the GameCube, Tales of Symphonia. Looking forward to playing this game later this year. Alright, moving on. Metroid Prime, the original. Metroid Prime, the original. Have a few copies of this game. Nothing wrong with having backups of one of my favorite games of all time. And the bonus disc version right here. Nothing really rare about it, but it's pretty cool. It has them echoes. Bonus disc included. Another game in the series, Echoes, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Good game. Actually growing on me a little bit more. I used to like the original more, but kind of like Echoes more now. More challenging, especially in hard mode, understandably. Next up, Custom Robo. Next up, Sonic Mega Collection, a staple for your GameCube collection, as well as the Metroid games. Sonic Gems collection as well, highly underrated compilation here, includes Sonic CD. My only complaint with this one is Sega didn't put Knuckles Chaotix on it. Kind of disappointed with that, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. Moving on. Bomberman Generation. Extreme G3. F-Zero GX. Bloody Roar. Primal Fury. Bomberman Jetters. Not a fan of that design they did for Bomberman right there. Okay, Luigi's Mansion, which is of course a launch title for the GameCube. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I think it's pretty cool. Soul Calibur 2, featuring Link. This is a multi-plat back in the early 2000s. The main consoles of the time, the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, and the GameCube had their respective character included, or, you know, a character from some of their franchises represented on the game. Nintendo got Link. I think Microsoft and their Xbox got Spawn, and the PlayStation 2 version got Heihachi from the Tekken series. I like the GameCube version the best. Alright, getting some of these Zeldas taken care of. You have no GameCube collection without Zeldas, right? Alright, I have the Ocarina of Time and Master Quest disc. Cool compilation. I've played through both games, and I can honestly say that Master Quest is definitely a little bit more challenging. Did a good job on that one. Okay, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Four Swords Adventures. Twilight Princess. Some people like the GameCube version much better than the Wii version. I prefer the GameCube version as well. Plus, Link has his sword in the correct hand on the GameCube version. And finally, for the Zeldas, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. One thing I didn't like about this compilation that it does not have the Super Nintendo title, Zelda title. You know, that I kind of was disappointed with that one. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good compilation. It has The Legend of Zelda, it has Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask on it. Alright, moving on. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Staple, of course. Game I really enjoyed. I think this series was kind of underrated. That's Def Jam Vendetta. If you liked wrestling games and you were kind of into hip-hop culture, this is a great combination of those two worlds. Alright, Def Jam, Fight for New York, much better game if you ask me. More graphic and violent as well, but they did a real good job with this game. It's a whole lot more dark. It's a good game. I think a lot of people will finally catch on to that, hence the relatively high price. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, kind of psychological thriller, survival horror combination type game. Haven't played it yet really, but it was a must-have according to a lot of people, and I'll get around to that. Next up, Mega Man Anniversary Collection. This is the notorious, infamous version with the reverse controls. Jump button and the shoot button are reversed on this one, and a lot of people don't like it. I also have the PlayStation 2 version. So I really can't complain too much. I just played on that, but it's nice to have it for both. This game also was released on the original Xbox as well, but I don't collect for Xbox. So I have the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 version. Getting to a little bit more rare titles. Don't have that many rare GameCube games, but I really don't care. Ikaruga. It's a shooter, a shmup. This game has been re-released digitally, I believe, on the Xbox online service for download, maybe even PSN. I'm not sure, but yeah, the value of this one has gone down some. But it's a good game, hard. You want a challenging shooter? That's a good bet. All right, Mega Man X collection for the GameCube. Much more expensive than the PlayStation 2 counterpart. This had a low print run, hence the high price, and it's a good compilation of games. So, you know, relatively desirable. As far as the games on it, it includes Mega Man X through Mega Man X6. So it just kind of sticks to the 2D games, and I think it has another game, Mega Man Battle and Chase, on it as well. Kind of racing game. I never really played that. I just played the original X games 1 through 6, excluding 7 and 8 and Command Mission. All right, and the rarest GameCube game I actually own is a sports title, which a lot of people would never expect for GameCube or anything Nintendo related. And if you know me, I don't like sports games, but I got this for a good price, and it is pretty rare, and that is NCAA 2K 3. Has Jay Williams on the front. He's a ESPN college basketball, analyst. It's pretty cool. Actually saw him on TV a few minutes ago, but yeah, this is one of the rarest GameCube titles. Kind of hard to track down, relatively expensive as of right now. It goes for about $100 online. There is a game that I think is more obscure as well as more rare. It's called Cubivore. Cubivore is a game I think published by Atlas, and I kind of need to track that one down. It's an interesting title, but I don't have it yet, and I really don't feel like paying $100+ for it at the moment. But if I want it, I'll eventually get it. Anyway, that pretty much concludes my, GameCube collection as of right now, 2015. As far as favorites from my collection, I would say the Metroid Primes, as well as the Mega Man collections and Melee as well. I also like the Ocarina of Time and Master Quest compilations, and I also like the other Zelda collections as well, especially the one I see is Zelda Collector's Edition. The Def Jam games are good as well. Anyway, I decided to get the GameCube out of the way. It's kind of expensive to collect for. It likely will continue to be expensive to collect for, if not increase in value, so if you're capable of doing it, I suggest getting the GameCube games you want now. It's nothing quite like having a physical title of a physical copy of a game. We know we're in the age of digital releases and whatnot, but with a physical copy, you always have it, assuming you take good care of it, nothing happens to it. And you don't have to worry about someone taking it from you, or just because your console stops working or something happens with memory that you can't get the game back. So anyway, that concludes this video. I'd like to thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for my collection, I'm open to them. Stay tuned for my other collection videos, which I will be shooting shortly. Check out my Instagram, main link on my page, and have a nice day. Good luck to my fellow collectors out there. Peace.